Welcome. In front of me is an iPhone Air, and today I will show you how you can back up your device to your computer, so locally or also to the cloud. So, for this I'll be using Windows, as you can clearly see, but you can also do the same thing using a Mac. For Mac, all you need to do is open up your Finder, and that's really everything that you'll need to do. When you plug in your device, which you do need cable for, so I'm going to do that right now. There we go. So when you plug it in the Finder, first you will get this pop-up, trust this computer. We're going to select trust. So on the MacBook, in the Finder, you will find your iPhone show up on a sidebar. Click on it, and you will see something that looks like this page right here. That's where basically you need to be. So for Windows, you will need to actually download a program called Apple Devices. So you can do this by going into Microsoft Store and either searching for iTunes or Apple Devices. Both of them will result in this showing up somewhere here. I do want to point out and explain why we are getting this. So if you're kind of like a old school user of iPhones, you probably used iTunes before, and you can clearly see it's still here and you can still download it, but there's a bit of a caveat. This program doesn't work anymore with the newer devices, so now you need to get Apple Devices to do the basic functionality of iTunes, and for syncing music and podcasts and so on, you need Apple Music. Yes, congrats Apple. $1 trillion company split a functioning program into two programs. Yeah, if this had a piss poor review of 2.4, this has even more abominable reviews of 2.1. Now, if you thought $1 trillion companies can't make even shittier software than this, you can now be proven wrong with this garbage existing. And it is absolutely abhorrent. It's literally what iTunes used to do easily, split as a separate garbage program that you need to get, on top of also getting Apple Music. Fantastic, just sensational logic here. Now once you download this shit, and I refuse to call it anything else than that because it is literally garbage, you will be presented with this kind of program. When you plug in your device, it will show up right here. Now in here, we have all the functionality of iTunes. Actually, no, we don't, sorry. Because we can't view and play music from here, so it doesn't have all the functionality. It has the basic functionality of what iTunes was used for when it comes onto syncing. So in here, make sure you navigate to the backups, and you can now create a backup. So backup now, and you have two options. You have option to back it up to the cloud or to this computer. I personally like to back up my devices to the computer. I have control over that data at that point. It is stored on my drive and isn't connected to network, so obviously just all benefits in my opinion. The downside is you will need to have actual storage on your computer to store this backup. It will take some space. How much space it will take will vary depending on how much data you have on your device, but for the most part, if you went for the cheapest iPhone storage size, there is almost no chance it will ever exceed 260 or what is it, 256 gigs of storage, as this is usually what these devices have, and it will never even be this much data on the device, as system and other things take space as well, which won't be backed up. So at best, or at worst case scenario, you need 256 gigs of storage for backup of basically all your data. Now, in reality, you will need probably 30 gigs, 40 max, I would say. So these are already high numbers. For instance, in my case, to back up my data on my phone, I would probably need 50 gigs, and I am storing movies on there, TV shows, music, heck a lot of applications like games that also take a lot of space. So this is more of an extreme kind of scenario, and it's already, it's relatively small compared to what you usually have on your computer in terms of storage of a terabyte or so. But anyway, with that being said, In here, we can also encrypt our backup. This is completely up to you. I'm backing it up to my computer, and I personally don't like encrypting it, as that would force me to remember the password. I already have enough passwords to remember. I don't need another one. And because it's stored locally, it's on my drive, so there is very little chance that it's going to go missing or get stolen from there, unless my entire computer gets stolen, but then I have a bigger problem than missing data. So I'm not going to be backing it up. Anyway, next, all you want to do is select Backup Now. Give it a moment. You can see it's backing up right now. And we really don't have much here. Yep, there is basically nothing here. But it's still going to create a backup of basically nothing. Actually, quickly check. Okay, we have contacts, so those will be backed up most likely. Also photos. So these will be kind of things that will be backed up. And there we go, it's already actually finished. You can also see right here, last the backup to this computer was done today at 4:31. You can also see manage backups. It will show you all the backups that you have right now. So I have a couple different iPhones, as we at the office have basically all the different iPhones that came out. So I have backed up 2 of them, the Pro and the Air right now. So it's showing up right here, both of them. And this one is the one that is this one. So anyway, that's all you need to do. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.